Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Hot Projects, where we take a look at some of the biggest games on the blockchain right now. We've got a couple of updates, some new games to take a look at that I think have good potential to be really engaging games that you will enjoy long term. We've got a tournament to take part in as well for Undead blocks. As always, they're pulling in really good tournaments. Yeah, let's get into today's episode. So overall, the past week, tokens are down. Apologies for not covering Hot Projects last week. It was Monday and it was the Queen's funeral. I took the day off just to spend with the family and mourn the loss of the Queen. I'm not a royalist, like I'm not like huge, but yeah, it's obviously a momentous occasion. We're back on it this week and I've had a chance to play a couple of games over the past 2 weeks, so excited to get into it. Right, let's kick things off with Illuvium. Closed beta 2 is coming up, so we're probably going to fit that in with a video at some point. Really excited about what this has in potential. Got a chance to speak with the influencer manager, TSG. He covers strictly Illuvium in NFT gaming, so definitely recommend go check it out to keep up to date. But he'll be keeping me in the loop with all the new changes, things that are coming, and yeah, hopefully we'll get to play closed beta 2 and show that off at some point. If you do not know what Illuvium is, it's basically the biggest game, has been around for a long time. It's been slow in getting their NFT sales out, but I think that's a really good thing because they've gone, okay, we could have made millions if they had released an NFT sale, but a lot of projects did that, release NFTs and then a game is to come. This is really doing it the other way around. They've had land sales and that's it. But as comparable to other games, Illuvium just seems next level. The quality of these NFT characters is insane. There is going to be a multitude of ways that you can play this game. We've got an RPG and an auto battle game, so there will be an open world aspect to this, which some of the footage we'll look at in a minute. Looks great. And then they have the auto battler, which auto battlers aren't, you know, massive at the moment in terms of we've got so many in there flooding the market, but those that really have good quality graphics, have strategy elements to it, have movement places, so a board which you play upon rather than just stable sitting characters, to add that extra layer of strategy to it, I think will be the, you know, the top level, and these will be the ones that people will flock to play. Obviously people play battlers and auto battlers mobile games already, but yeah, this looks really, really good. This is the trailer for it if you haven't checked it out. Also, it's the quality of the animations. So all these effects, whilst this is a trailer and looks like, oh, they're showing off what probably won't be in the game, this is actually a really good representation of what I've been playing. Like, this is what you will see when you are playing the game. And we see a variety of different characters that you have to choose and match up against different enemies that you face, and it's quite difficult, but some people are proper like honing in, getting the best strategies. So here we see the open world aspect, which looks amazing. Looks beautiful, stunning. What's great about this as well is that it looks like nothing else. It looks like its own unique franchise in terms of gaming, rather than trying to imitate what people have already done. And that's one thing that I think a lot of projects miss out on. They copy and imitate. But yeah, this is really going to be unique. So Illuvium definitely hits the hot projects for this week. Next up, we have Undead blocks and their brand new tournament. They have an NFT holder. So this is the first tournament that they've held that isn't going to be free to play. And I thought they needed to bring this in because that's what they're working towards. People having these NFTs and there being a demand for that. The free to play has really been good for generating more people coming to the game and getting to experience it. If you've not played this before, very much like Call of Duty Zombies, and so what we've got in the tournament format, guns included on the map is M1911, that's the pistol, MP5, double barrel shotgun, AKM, and F1. First place will win 10,000 Z bucks, which is pretty good. Second place 2,500, and they do have placings for top 1,000 will get 47.5 Z bucks. That's going to be quite hard to do because there's a lot of people playing this game, but there are only a limited amount of holders of this. If you want to pick up one of these NFTs, you can go to the Genesis collection or the Apocalypse collection on OpenSea and pick these up. It's on the Ethereum network, so you'll have to hold some ETH in your wallet. But yeah, you only have to own one of these. So let's go into the actual tournament and check this out. So I imagine in this tournament, I will only get to play with my pistol, which puts me at a significant disadvantage against people using other weapons. But let's find out. So you can see I got 75 Z-Bucks from the tournaments. The last tournament, I was playing it in the last hour, I was trying to get a good score, and actually was killing it. And then it ended 1 minute too early, and I didn't get a chance to actually log a good score. So yeah, we are sitting here with the pistol. Ouch. That's gonna hurt, but that kind of incentivizes me and other people to buy a better NFT. This is gonna be significantly harder than ones we've done in the past. Let's just see what we can lay down. Oh shoot.
I'm the real monster here.
I mean, 7 bullets. 7 bullets. Reload time.
Need to reload.
Leaves a lot to be decided. Oh, he's gonna be a nightmare to kill with a pistol. Oh my god.
I'm a Bitcoin.
This is gonna be about strategy of moving. Oh my god.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm dead. So dead.
Reloading.
Yeah, this is all about. No.
Hey, come
That's how easy it can be wrecked. Okay, let's check it out. How much does it cost to pick up a machine gun? So if we go back, and all you've got to do is connect it to your wallet, and it'll be playable in game, which is really cool. It looks like it's working really clean. As you can see, I got my knife and my pistol that has my camouflage skin. So if we go to OpenSea, Undead blocks, Genesis weapons, we can see that floor price is 0.25, which I believe is actually lower than the mint. I think it was 0.5, which is good. The total volume is 1,000 ETH. Okay, if we sort by high to low, we can see the Assassin pack. That's the one that's going to basically give you every single weapon except the MP5. And that minted at 1 ETH, I believe. So 0.75 is a really good price for it at the moment. If we go down, we can see you can still get cheaper. And we continue down. We're getting to 0.4 ETH for the pistol. The Survivor pack, 0.42 ETH. That's going to give you the MP5. So give you a good chance in this. So you have a couple of options if you want to mint one of these NFTs. One way you can do it is you can pick up some Undead token. Currently, the Undead token is 65 cents. So if you have 1,500 Undead tokens, you can enable staking of that token. And in 6 months, you will get 30% APY and your percentage yield on that. And you will instantly be able to mint a weapon loadout NFT. So you'll get the shotgun, the knife, and the pistol. If you go for 2,000, you'll get I think that is the F1, and a baseball bat, and the knife and pistol. But if you go for 2,490 Undead tokens in the veteran pool, you get 90% APY on that, and you get the is that the F1 actually? You definitely get a machine gun, and you get the rocket launcher with that, the axe instead of the knife, which looks cool, the pistol, and one of the perks that give you quick reload, sprint, extra health, things like that. I believe the best one that you can get is the one with quick reload, so you can actually pick that up on the Genesis collection. The Apocalypse collection doesn't look like there's one available to pick up. And I mean, you could stake that token and then sell it on OpenSea. Current prices, if we look at the bottom for the veteran, is floor price for that is 0.75 ETH. Look at this pink sparkly collection. I love this like Norse axe. That's pretty cool. But yeah, none with quick reload on there. You can go to, if we go back, the Genesis collection. There we go. You can see that there is one available. I'm pretty tempted to buy it. There's one available that has the speed reload, and I think that would really help you in the tournament. getting a ton of kills. So there's the F1, MP5, and the AKM. That's what the other weapon is. Yeah, AKM. I believe F1. So yeah, there's some good guns to pick up off OpenSea, and yeah, let me know if you picked any guns, or you may have actually minted when it first came about, but it looks like it was better to actually not mint and then mint now, because it's significantly cheaper because ETH has fallen so much, and because the prices of these have also fallen, and the prices usually equate to how much the Undead token's worth. So if the Undead token was at $4, you would see the price of these go up, because in game you will likely be able to earn more Undead tokens, more money for what you're putting in. So I think all that fall has allowed people to be able to pick up these NFTs for a lot less. So some people might now be able to afford these better collections, and I think, you know, the rocket launch collection looks like that's really going to give you a good setup in game. And don't forget, there's going to be more coming in the future, where there's going to be co-op features within this, and just like Call of Duty developed, I think this is going to develop in a very similar way, adding more and more features, making it more fun, and I assume there'll be more tournaments going forward because they've been so successful. So definitely want to check out Undead Blocks. You know I love this one. The game I'm really excited for is Battlement. This is the NFT version of Super Smash Bros. And I did a video on it yesterday, and it looks really cool. Like, it looks like it's going to be a good quality game. First impressions of the game is that it looks really good. I really like the styling of it. It looks like what I was looking for in this is, I don't want to see something that is meant to be like Smash Bros. But doesn't have variety in it. But here we can see the Reptilian World Order laying down a mine, got lasers that can jump and kick with electrical attack. I want to see variety in some of the moves that they use. And yeah, it looks like it's going to have this. And this is very early on, by the way. This is not even beta, so there's still progress to be made in this game. The level designs look really cool. So this is just one of many that they have. So if you haven't seen the video for this and you want to see more in-depth information on this and how to mint one of the cheapest NFTs, I definitely recommend going and check it out. Next up, a leak from a game that we've covered way back, and they seem to be making really good progress. The world design looks really, really good. This is Cornucopias, the island awaits, and they've had a couple of NFT sales. So what they're looking to do is create these bubbles, which is your land, and there's going to be loads of social features to this game. I think it could be really good. So it's really great to see. I think we're seeing this a lot in the NFT community at the moment. Games are making good progress with releasing footage like this that shows that they are moving towards a complete game that is to the standard of where non-NFT games are, and that's where we need to be heading for. That's what we need to be aiming for these to be functional in the long term. Great about this game is it's going to be on the Cardano blockchain, which there's not a lot built on Cardano for gaming. That would be nice to see. They do have their own token copy. You can buy that on the Binance Smart Chain. Next up, we have a game that I'm really excited for. AAA game quality coming from a AAA game quality studios, Jam City, mobile developer who have worked on really big titles, IPs like Harry Potter, Frozen, and yeah, I think they're gonna do big things in the NFT community. Now, they had an alpha opening where people were able to play. And it looks like a little mini game, Return to the Tavern. People were able to go in, and there is going to be another opening 29th of September, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. They do have a countdown, so you can have a chance to get in that if you do own one of the NFTs. There's also an Elemental Eternal that you can claim for all Prime holders. So early access to the Slicer Messina, participate in Combat Alpha, Immortal, they can't die, they're going to be ready to breed, boosted farming and mining, and their Sublime part is exclusive to Elemental Eternals. They'll be visually unique, you'll never see them being released again, not inherited when breeding, and top tier stats in PvE game modes. 10% of Elementals will randomly receive a mystery bonus perk. As you can see that I have 3 champions, and we got 4 pets, so we got 1 pet for each one, and then a bonus one for holding 3 NFTs. So a lot of respectable YouTubers in the NFT gaming space got access to the alpha gameplay and put out a couple of little sneak peeks footage of it. So they have some mini games within the tavern. So the tavern is the social space where you can actually go and integrate with other people, and they've got like little emotes that you can do, little dances. And I think this aspect is going to be really, really cool, because I don't think there's a game out there at the moment that has a strong social aspect to it, where you can integrate with other people and engage with things around you. So they have this little mini game that you can play with these crabs and dice. Yeah, so here we go, a little mini game, and little things like this just, I think, are the add-ons that will make this game really, really good and interesting. Alongside this, we have an NFT fighting game that is gonna involve defensive moves, strategy, moving about, attacking, and parrying. I think this is gonna be a really cool aspect to it. The quality of this is going to be way above what we've seen in fighting games at the moment in the NFT gaming space. Nobody's actually brought a good fighting game out in the NFT gaming space. A lot of them are very like one move, punch, kick, and they're just not going to survive when you compare them to games like this that have a variety of different moves that are on point with where games are in outside the NFT gaming space. You want to be able to parry, defend using shields. You want to be able to use big attacks with like two-handed weapons and quick attacks with small one-handed weapons. And I think this is going to have all that and more. So yeah, go check it out if you haven't already. Champions Ascension. You can go pick up these NFTs on the OpenSea. I'm excited about what this project is going to bring to the NFT community over the next year. I think it's going to do big things. And another game delivering a quality looking title is Sparkadia. GG. This is looking really, really clean. Game design looks nice, looks on point with some of the games that people play already. You know, got a very much League of Legends feel to it in terms of the attacking, defending, having goals. Another good looking game that looks like it is on point with where things are at. What is that kind of move? Yeah, that's what we want to see, a variety of different skills and moves that you can execute to be able to take down. And you want to see dogs, don't you? You don't want to see dogs in NFT gaming. It looks like it's going to have that. Look at that, throwing a 8-ball, throws it back, hits him back. So there's actually counters to some of the moves that you can do. It hits it back. The team behind it looks really good. We've got a lot coming from Riot Games, Blizzard, Epic Games. So yeah, bringing a lot of experience into the NFT gaming space. Looks good. Okay, I think we'll leave it there for today's hot projects. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. A lot of new games coming out. Really excited about the progress that games are making in the NFT gaming space. Really looking forward to getting my hands on playing some of these games over the next year. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like on the video. Always helps the channel out. Hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That is all for me. See you guys soon.